What's up, guys? It's a little lightning here today. It's a little bit of a sad video. A legend named Kobe Bryant has died in a plane crash. I'm trying not to cry right now. It's super sad. We're about to show some of the press conference. And he was really a legend. Oh, it's so hard to make this video right now.
What are you learning about the passing of Kobe Bryant and the details around it? It's really hard to kind of wade through the array of rumor and details that
Oh, it's a little bit of a sad one. R.i.p Kobe. He was an awesome legend. Bringing out a music song, maybe a beat song or a song of music. I don't know. Pretty much today, so yeah, that's why you subscribe. I don't even care about subscribing right now. He's truly a legend. I'm a Lakers fan, LeBron fan, and I'm also a Kobe fan. And hearing this, I literally shut off the game of Fortnite and everything just to come down here and watch it. Well, here we go. Let's go and watch this. Don't give me copyright, YouTube. This is serious.
I was just looking at some of the responses here. For instance, the former president, Barack Obama, tweeted this, and as well known, the former president, a big fan of basketball and of Kobe. Kobe going to the White House after being MVP. Kobe was a legend. The president tweets on the court and just getting started with what would have been just as meaningful a second act. To lose Gianna is even more heartbreaking to us as parents. Michelle and I send love and prayers to Vanessa and the entire Bryant family on an unthinkable day. What was the relationship between the former president and Kobe?
So, as we know, Barack Obama was a huge basketball fan. He took a lot of pride in his high school game, and he was unabashed about how much of an NBA fan he was. And I think that the reverse was also true for a lot of NBA players to see the first black president embrace their sport and have so much meaning and such a meaningful relationship with the league. It really did create this amazing symbiosis. And you bring up Gianna, Gigi, as her nickname was. The first thing we did was go down to Staples Center, and there's a growing crowd of people with flowers and memorials. But one of the interviews that we did with a fan,
we have to interrupt you. We're going to go live to Southern California. The latest information coming from a briefing. Let's listen.
The LA County Fire Chief Daryl Osby, and then we will have LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva come to the podium. Thank you.
So guys, they had all the Lakers come. So all the Lakers players are there right now.
Fire Chief of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. I want to thank you for coming here to today's briefing of the Willow incident. Today, shortly before 10 o'clock at 9:47 a.m., the Los Angeles County Fire Department received a 911 call of a potential helicopter down in a brush fire at the intersection of Los Virgenes Road and Willow Glen Street in the city of Calabasas in unincorporated Los Angeles County. Upon arrival, our firefighters discovered approximately a quarter-acre brush fire that resulted from a crash on the hillside. The Los Angeles County Fire Department initial response was 15 pieces of apparatus and 56 personnel that consisted of paramedics, engine company, heavy rescue, truck company, hand crews, and aircraft, and a chief officer to oversee the incident. Upon arrival during the incident, and upon arrival of the Sheriff's Department, our two respective departments entered into unified command to handle this incident. Our firefighters on scene indicated that there was a debris-filled and steep terrain with a quarter-acre brush fire that was occurring at the time.
What did they say?
Our firefighters hiked in to the accident site with their medical equipment and hose lines to extinguish the stubborn fire, as it included the brush fire, debris from the helicopter, and the fire also included magnesium, which is very hard for our firefighters to extinguish because magnesium reacts with oxygen and water. In addition to our firefighters hiking into the incident, we had one helicopter flying to the incident with firefighter paramedics on board. Those paramedics were hoisted down to the incident early into the incident. They did a search of the area for survivors. Unfortunately, all the survivors on board were determined to have been perished. Firefighters and hand crews worked to extinguish the fire while carefully preserving the incident for investigation. Currently, this investigation is still ongoing. I would like to turn this over to my sheriff to continue the press briefing.
Thank you, Chief Osby. Personnel from Los Hills Sheriff's Station responded to the scene of the crash site and assisted the fire department, and we've established a containment area, and now our Aero Bureau has a handle on traffic or aircraft accidents. However, when there's a fatality, then it switches to the National Transportation Safety Bureau, the NTSB, and the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA. The FAA is already on scene and assisting. We're waiting the arrival of the coroner's office to assist in the recovery of the remains. As the chief indicated, there were no survivors.
Still up there?
We haven't
Wait, there's the body parts up there.
People on board the aircraft.
The bodies
The pilot plus 8 individuals.
So like,
They just didn't take the bodies out
There
yet.
is wide speculation as to who the identities are. However, it would be entirely inappropriate right now to identify anyone by name until the coroner has made the identification through their very deliberative process, and they've made notifications to next of kin. And it'd be extremely disrespectful to understand that your loved one was perished and you learn about it from TMZ. That is just wholly inappropriate. So we're not going to be going there. We're going to wait till the coroner does their job, and we're assisting the families of those who believe they've been impacted, and it's a tough process. And our hope goes out to all of the members that were on board, all the family of everyone who was on board this aircraft, and God bless their souls. So at this point in time, we have nothing that we can add until the coroner does their job, and we'll be making those notifications when we have the information and we know the next of kin have been notified. Then we can release the information publicly, and you'll be notified in subsequent announcements.
Sheriff, there is one thing you can confirm. We have a confirmation actually of 9 bodies there at the scene.
That is our belief, yes.
9.
So we realize at this point there are so many questions. There's a lot of information out there.
oh, so first it was 5. Him and his
his
daughter both died, along with some of her teammates, plus the pilot. But now there's more? Oh, please say it wasn't our whole basketball team, man.
Was it his wife?
And in fact, they wanted to pass on a message that for those in the community that want to gather here or coming to Calabasas, if you do, you are welcome to join others at the Bonanza Park here in Calabasas and across
If it was his wife,
and Las Verdes. Also, the Sheriff's Information Bureau will be sending out updates as to when there will be, if there is one, a press advisory out, a notification of another press conference or any other updates through our Twitter. So please look for that. And again, we thank you so much for being here today. And again, thank you for your time.
Sheriff, just to touch it quickly on sealing off the area. We know the NTSB has to be there to do that thing. As the public can be able to get anywhere nearby, or is stretch out Las Verdes to go down for an indeterminate period of time. How big of an area?
So, yeah, his daughter was on there as well. At first they thought it was 5 people, but now it's 9. And imagine if it's his wife and stuff. Like, everybody in the Lakers team was showing up there and crap. Just to pay tribute to him, and LeBron James is talking about it on YouTube. I don't even care about subs at point. Like, don't even mention. He was a freaking legend. He was a freaking legend. By far one of the greatest of all time, man. Like, the only sport I like to play is freaking basketball, man. Like, that's the only sport I freaking play against. The only sport I want to play. Kobe Bryant's one of the people I look up to, man. Just like LeBron and everybody else. Like, how do you even do that? And I know I'm not looking directly at you. It's just, I really can't at this point. Well, Kobe's freaking. He's dead. His mom's daughter. Peace out. Gotta turn this off. I can't do it any longer. I am sorry.